I had no
But
idea that it did
realized
that.
the first thing I actually have to do before I go out there and finish the silica is make the other train station. Because we're
Mm.
going to need silica delivery. And that's going to be off to the northwest side of the rail line.
Hmm.
Kind of out over the pond a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, this
That'll be
whole
the
thing.
first thing I
Kind
do.
of like down in this area-ish.
Hello,
Yeah,
giant
more or
swizzle
less.
straw. Good to see you again.
The giant swizzle straw.
I
There
am
you go.
still proud of my swizzle straw, and no one can tell me otherwise.
I I'm not going to. It's quite something.
Okay. Okay, so I've got a decent amount of plastic on me. I just need to go pick up some motors, and then I'll be able to replace all these pumps with Mark IIs and do a lot better. Do either of you happen to have... Well, no, Dad needs his motors. I'm just gonna run back.
I've got like 19.
I've
I
got
need like
30.
I need like 2 per, so I'll run back and grab a bunch.
Okay. Okay, I need midline.
My train up this way? No, it's not.
So at this point, on week 18 of this, I do have to make a confession that I think we are now officially further in the tech tree than I've ever worked on.
Nice.
So I have not
The
made
the ma'am.
I've not manufactured batteries before.
Oh, you haven't made batteries. Me and Dad have.
Right, we
So,
bought the batteries.
Yeah, we did buy the batteries in our last game. Also, thank you, Larison Jarl. All right.
oh, Laurie,
Oh,
did Laurie
Laurie.
join your stream?
Laurie just followed, yeah.
Hey, I shared it to my Final Fantasy server friends.
Gotcha.
Be like, hey, we're streaming if you want to come pad out the viewer count.
All right, my big, massive, major, important logistical question is: do we want a one stop or a one car or a two car station?
Where?
Considering how little silica we need actually here, I would do a 1 and then have the rest of the silica delivered to the electro works where we actually need it.
Oh, right. Then that's only a one car thing anyway. So, okay, the entire silica network is based on single freight car lines. So,
Mm-hmm.
that answers that question. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
More train logistics, and here now I'm actually here for them. The last couple sessions, I've just been listening in on the train logistics podcast.
And listening to me not scream over jumping spiders.
Yeah.
I still hope I never see that guy ever again.
Who knows?
Okay, so I'm going to put the delivery on the northwest side since, well, actually, I don't know which actually would be better. Aim
I
it toward the water or aim it toward the other train station.
I don't.
Aim it towards the water, you'll have more space.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You can always do whatever you want at that point.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm deferring to you two. I'm just an extra set of hands to do what needs to be done. Because my project is over, and I do not. I don't have any experience,
Yeah.
so I'm just here to like do miscellaneous tasks.
All right. I need to, while I'm grabbing materials, I need to put on the to-do list all the things we need to make. So, since I'm out here collecting materials anyways. I'm so glad I already cut all that in half.
Oh yes, perfect. Oh,
You
good.
could
Pick the right
even
spot.
make public notes.
True. Very true. Let's see.
I'll be honest,
Production.
I did a little bit of like reading on the battery production flow, and I absorbed none of it.
6 refineries. 2 foundries. And 2 constructors.
I'll just go ahead and check on my turbo fuel plant while y'all are setting up for that.
Yeah. Mostly, I'll just need your help making sure the math checks out, because I cannot do quick maths in my head. It does not happen.
I see.
I don't remember. Are we still hand making radio control units? Because I need those.
No, we are
Yep,
producing those.
Okay.
Producing those near where we're
Oh
doing.
right, yeah, the crystal oscillator site.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Okay, good. I couldn't remember if we'd gotten that done or not.
Okay, and then I just need a train that does that.
Well, if all you really need me for is math, then I should probably find something to do with my time this session.
Freight car. I said freight car, not freight platform. I can't afford. What? What is wrong with you? Okay,
Alright, how are we all doing, everybody?
And a train.
Okay, looks like we're... manifolds filling up nicely. Oh, we are almost all the way to the end of the line in terms of green power generators.
Nice.
Nice.
Just manifold needs to fill up some more and we'll be golden.
I'm realizing that I could totally have the stream open on my other monitor so that I can see chat.
Chat's not usually active. This is a pretty chill thing.
Yeah, but I can at least have it open, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Seems to be...
All I need to do. There we go.
Just heavy ones. Seriously.
Now I can see if Larry says anything, so you don't gotta relay commentary to me.
Gotcha.
Because all I gotta do is keep your stream muted, and then I'm set.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta get.
Still spinning up, but we are now starting to poke above 20 gigawatts of power.
Hey.
I suppose one of the things I could do with all this power is start building a battery reserve.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not that we're in
Speaking of
particular
batteries.
danger of it, but
Next taxi on its way in.
you know, just build something big once and have that be it.
I do eventually intend on making a storage facility for things we're making, but that's gonna be one hell of an undertaking.
Busy looking for critters. I didn't catch the train. How downright foolish of me.
We're not foolish in this family. What? Not at all.
No. Oh, hi.
You had a spitter looking at you funny.
Yep, I pretty much ignored him.
Well, now he's dead. Can I have your guts, dude? Thanks, bro.
Kind of ipso post facto asking, but hey.
Listen, we shoot first, ask questions later in this company.
True.
It's shoot first or get shot.
Truth. Shoot first or get jumped at sometimes. Freaking stingers.
Dr. Kimball, do you want to get shot?
I mean, with stingers, no one's really gonna... I don't think I don't think any of the
There's no Stinger Preservation Society.
I don't think any of the in-universe conservationists are particularly concerned about the stinger population.
Nah.
I don't think the concern is there.
Not so much.
Buy aluminum too. I was wondering why Nick's taxi was just sitting out here. It's like, oh yeah, it's because the other train is sitting here. Probably waiting for you to do things.
Oh, is it trying to go through my station?
It shouldn't be, but the block signal's keeping it from going.
Oh,
Hold on.
poop. I didn't put a block signal. Oh, so it's part of the same track.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it.
all my fault.
Transport, block signal. Let's see here. Do I put one at the end of the train station? Is that how I do that?
Yeah, just literally the front and back of the train station. Each get one.
And boop. Yep, there we go. The trains are moving again.
Thank you. Also, I just realized I've got like mycelia, plant life, bug guts, other stuff to deal with. So, since I'm at the hub zone anyway.
Yeah. There we go. I realized there wasn't a block signal at the front of the battery station either, so I put that in as well.
Did I not put one? Okay, good. That's
Alright, now I can go upwards. Okay. I need to figure out where in the hell I'm putting him.
Well, you can take that off the list. Oh boy.
No. Sure, there's the glass fabrication. Soup mode, please. There we go. Be prepared for lots of mumbo jumbo, Laurie. That's just how things be here.
We are 60-ish hours deep on this made-up game about making factories, so...
Right.
okay. I've got everything I need.
Okay. Okay, so the three blenders are going to be where the batteries come out. So I'm gonna want those in a different spot. Me trying to figure out where in the hell I'm putting everything. Might as well get my foundations in place first. Otherwise I'm going to drive myself absolutely insane.
Right. Rotors. I might need rotors.
I've got a bunch of rotors on me if you need some.
Oh, I'm at the hub zone, so...
Okay.
No, I just realized that before I head out to where I'm building the silica factory, I should make sure that I actually have all the things for that on my shopping list.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Alright. So... let's do... Refineries are probably going to be where the water and bauxite get together, if I had to guess.
And it's just constructors for silica and...
6.
Oh, right, and they're weird numbers. 22.5 quarts per minute. Really?
Yep.
0.5?
Yep. Okay.
So 5 1/3 constructors for a normal node. Which all of those...
So I'm doing the alumina solution, right? For the blender, for the refineries?
Isn't one
The
of them?
bauxite and water?
Yeah. One of them's
I don't
making.
remember all the things that go into making batteries. Hold on, let me make the blenders here.
Okay.
Alright, blenders, tell me how this works.
Right, portable miners. Probably a good idea.
Well, okay, so you're gonna have one set of refineries making sulfuric acid and another set of refineries making aluminum scrap.
Sulfuric acid. Ah, okay, so 3 of those need to go over there by the sulfur. Okay, understood.
Or yeah. Water
See,
and
that's... Yeah, water and bauxite, I figured was some of it.
water and bauxite to make alumina solution, and
It actually makes some silica, funny enough.
yeah,
That's the worst part is I'm just getting you the extra you need to make that all work.
to make it all
Yeah.
Not
efficient. Yeah.
self-feeding.
You could,
Yeah,
Heck
thanks,
no.
man.
Those.
all right.
Let's... that. A few stations here.
Think about that too much.
Okay. Action.
Brain, what are we doing? Okay.
These 3 are sulfuric acid. Arrgh. Good chance I'm going to run the water pipes underneath the glass frame foundations because there's already going to be so much going on over the top. So this is going to be batteries, which is alumina solution, sulfuric acid, and aluminum casings.
I'm sure that doesn't work. Okay, sure. Good enough.
I want making...
Oh, this is Paleberry Central out here. Plus whatever the heck those are. Just random flowers, I guess. Though it doesn't call them flowers for me to pick up, so that's the thing. Normal node.
Let's see.
Let's see. So we need sulfuric acid, aluminum solution, and aluminum casing. These make alumina solution.
That's... What is that? It's mycelia, okay. I've decided while I'm here to implement spot production for fabric. Just have an assembler we can plug stuff into to make a supply of fabric for protective gear.
That might be a good idea, yeah.
Fabric is a very good idea. Now I need a loop. Need a loop.
20, 340, 360. Is 50.
Okay.
Oh, right.
So this puts 5 silica, outputs 5 silica at 50 a minute. For these 3, so it's 150 per minute that's coming out.
Yeah. Or... Is that right?
I'll take it. More.
on.
Let's go ahead and... Well, in a minute.
Okay. Ah, and that's why it would need coal. Okay. So the build assumes that you're not bringing any silica here.
Ah.
And that you're making the aluminum casings on site.
So how are they making the silica math work out then?
Maybe just running a little inefficiently?
They're underclocking a few things, and the reason why the foundries and constructors are there is to make the aluminum casing. But we're making a bunch of aluminum casing elsewhere.
Are
If
we?
we brought that in, I'm pretty sure we are.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
The...
I mean, but yeah, but those are for on hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where one of the aluminum's going.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better to make aluminum casings on site for this one, and not try and work in another.
Yeah, another whole train station into a very narrow space.
So that means one of these refineries needs to be aluminum scrap.
Yep.
Which means I need to get coal going. Alumina solution. Okay, so that's part of that. But the alumina solution is also going into these blenders. Okay. This is going to be interesting. All right. These constructors right there. Oh, jeez. I do not need to ascend forever, game. Thank you.
All right. We are now making a small stockpile of fabric.
Nice.
Just plug in mycelia and biomass every so often.
So that's 360 aluminum scrap. I only need 90, 80. So I only need the aluminum scrap refinery going at half power. So I only need 60 a minute of coal. That's all the coal I'll need. And then that water can feed back into the water, powering literally everything else. Casings. Let's see.
That should be plenty.
Go. Lock both of those.
Oops, probably missed that.
Because it's only making 60 aluminum ingots.
too sharp of a turn.
And
then
it's 2, 4, 6. It's more than enough for that. Okay.
Did it all wrong.
You are only outputting sulfuric acid, so I don't gotta worry about that whatsoever. That's 100 silica a minute. How much does this need? These are each at 75.
now I'm gonna go see if I can find a spot to like do a small amount of production of turbo rifle ammo. Since I have a small amount of packaged turbo fuel I can devote to the cause.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to get any more for a while, but I have a small amount and I can at least give it a test drive.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm only short like 50 a minute silica, so not a lot of silica even needs to come out here. It's really going to be a small amount. So that's good. Not worrying
I'm
about
going to
that.
bet that Spud has already got that hard drive.
I don't know if I'd be able to tell at a glance.
Out by those 3 quarts.
Yeah.
It's
6 quarts.
entirely possible, but I cannot say for
Con-
certain.
Considering that's near the path I went down towards the swamp, it's possible, but I'd take a
Yep,
look
it's empty.
anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep. I cleared out most of the stuff within the northern third of the map, so... If I hadn't gotten that one, that would have been borderline. At most.
Oh. What's up with that?
Do we even have space to cram another assembler in here?
If you build a roof, yeah. Build another floor.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, what's wrong? uh, let's see, so...
Too long. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
I do not know if any of these will need to be underclocked or not.
Wait, did we even... We haven't even researched yet, have we?
What?
Oh,
The
turbo
turbo
rifle
ammo? Probably not.
That would need to be first.
You need to place this on a resource node. What do you think I'm trying to do, you silly game?
Yep. Need aluminum casings, ammo, and turbo fuel. You don't say.
boy, how high into the baobabs am I going with this?
Yeah, I do not know how much I'd be underclocking all this for. Make it all work.
Well, you can set clock speed according to unit amount per minute.
True.
So I know I only need 120 alumina solution per minute. Okay, so if I'm just going by per minute, I can. So that means each of these only needs to be doing 60 per.
Grab a stack of casings.
Something that much. Okay.
Okay, no. One refinery is filling the blenders, but the other refinery is feeding the aluminum scrap for the aluminum casings. Okay, that's what those two are doing. Okay, my brain's making connections. I'm good. So that's 150. Okay,
It's
so
all
none of the
starting to come together.
refineries. Yeah, none of the refineries need to be underclocked. I don't think. Hold on. I only need 60 aluminum casing a minute. I've got 80 coming out, so I can drop these down to 30 a minute, so they're half. 35.
Right, before I forget, get out of my inventory.
Gotta pull out my handy dandy calculator again.
Look at it go.
I'm trying to make this neat and tidy. I'm just getting belts from, like that first belt from the miner to the merge line is like, we don't care what shape it is. It just needs to work.
Mm-hmm. So I just need these. Okay. Starting from the blenders and going backwards, I was able to find all the things that needed to be underclocked. Okay. My brain is now happy with me.
Power's in the back. Half foundation, please.
You've got like 22 tickets, so I'm going to go ahead and buy us the rest of the architecture pieces.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, just go for it.
Which includes road barrier, industrial railing, ladders, stairs, and industrial walkways.
Yeah.
And there's still 10 tickets left. I could get the little factory cart. But I'm not going to. We have 200 stacks of fabric.
Autosave.
Right. No, first things first. Research more arms manufacturing. That's step one.
Never enough boom.
Move these pumps so I can figure this all out.
Here's my... no, okay. Not for me.
Three, one, two. Next one. Now you.
I need that.
Running along a long train line is a slightly nerve-wracking experience.
Yeah, I believe it.
When you're not using the hover pack to stay above it.
I want to do that. How about not falling to our death? That would be good.
Sec. Right about there.
Okay. Configure constructor. Silica. Copy. Pasta.
Hello. Do you need anything while I'm here?
Are you here at battery site?
I'm here at battery site.
All right.
Just mostly passing through, but
Double check, make sure my bath checks out on everything. So I'm pretty sure I'd be fine, but I don't know. Like a little worried about it.
90 ingots. Yep, to make it into those.
Did I factor storage bin into any of this? Of course I did not. Okay.
Right.
It's alright. Solvable problem.
40.
I mean, technically the train station is my storage bin, but still.
60k samples.
Okay. I had enough plastic on me that I was able to upgrade pipes and pumps on the spiral, so it is now much more efficient.
Cool.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you can consolidate one of these constructors. You can just consolidate these two constructors into one, because it's just...
Since I'm only needing... Yeah. Oh, yeah, me. Let's do right there. Yeah, since I only need 60 a minute, that can just be in the one. Which means I'd only need one of these foundries, too. Since it outputs... Oh, wait, no. I need the 90. That's right.
Yep.
Hover pack-based construction is the best construction.
Yeah, it
sure
is.
is. And these three are all at 100%.
Yeah.
So if
Since
we're
we
making
need...
60 batteries.
Yeah.
So we need 150.
Since we need 150 a minute, and this outputs 150 a minute.
Yeah. So that checks out.
Per minute. So all of the outs are
Figuring out all the water pipes, I do not envy the task ahead of you there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running all the water pipes underneath, so it's not fighting with anything else.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
The water pipes and the coal needed for this one refinery.
Yep.
Those are just gonna come from underneath.
Otherwise, I think your math checks out.
I thought so, but I wanted a second look just in case.
No problem.
Can never be too careful.
10.666667. Okay. So one of these needs to be clocked to 2/3. $25 a minute. Okay. So I can just tell it 25 a minute. That should do all of that. Yay!
Yay.
Yay.
That does mean that 37.5 times 10 is 375. Even I can do that math in my head. Which means I need Mark IV belts at the end of this thing.
Fun.
Because I'm going to be making Boku silica.
Yeah, silica is very plentiful after processing.
Yeah, it is.
And I didn't bring enough EIBs.
No.
Do you have
I'm
Mark
down to my
V
last
belts?
5. Good question. Technically, I've unlocked Mark V belts, and I do have the mats. So yes, I can just do it that way.
Oh. Moved my power poles around, so it's not...
8, 9, 0. There we go. Tray 1 is now full of belts and lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in pairs.
That is cool.
Oh.
Turbo rifle ammo exists.
Yay!
So there's a crap ton of silica on hand. I'm not even doing quartz crystals out here. Like, this is just straight up silica.
Mm-hmm.
I can use the other 3 if I want to make metric crap tons of the other thing.
Where is it? I saw the hostility marker. Where is the darn thing? I see you, you little... Oh, hi, there's more of you. I'm gonna float up here and just shoot y'all to death.
Alright, guess it's time to power this up.
Alright.
There you go.
I'm okay.
I'm sitting here going, why are you not letting me do this? Why are you not letting me why are you not letting me run the cable? Oh, that would be because I'm out of cable. LOL. Okay, that's not critical right now. I am making 5 2/3 constructors worth of silica right now, so that's just zipping right along. I now need to finish the loop back from the train.
One. That's just how that look. Okay. That's something I can live with, I suppose.
Actually, you know what we do instead of all this? That way you don't have to worry about any further elevation changes. There we go.
Alright. Getting that.
There we go. There we go. Now we're actually collecting excess. Well, hopefully excess turbo fuel, not just siphoning, but it should be. That should be correct. Yes, I'll be getting back to factory work. Big, big, big factory work.
Can't afford. Oh no! I guess I'm going home. When you run out of cable and you run out of steel beams when you're trying to make trains.
Oh no!
Well, the problem is I need to make a loop back so that the train can actually head back to deliver things.
Mm.
And that loop is going to
one
be
more
tricky.
time. Actually,
That's a heck of a view. Actually. That's funny. That's kind of hilarious.
there we go. Don't want to siphon, just collect excess. It's a delicate balancing
on its way
act.
back.
Mm-hmm. Right, now I need to this straight across. Water beneath.
There we go. Okay. A slow trickle of packaged turbo fuel was the intention.
A non-zero amount, but not gobs.
Yeah. Because I'm technically making just a little bit more turbo fuel than I have factories for, so there's always going to be a little bit of excess. That should bubble up and get turned into... yeah. See, there we go. That gets filled up. Trickles down through here. And slowly rolls its way into this packager.
I pick up more bug guts. I did get more bug guts. Reason I came all the way back here, I ran out of steel beams.
How about...
Seven, yeah, good enough. While we're here,
so that nothing's washing back out of that system. If it's in, it's in. It doesn't come back. Imagine if fluid dynamics didn't work the same on this exoplanet. I just don't even talk about fluid dynamics hypotheticals with me right now.
It's Spud's favorite topic. Don't be fooled. He lives for it.
Do they need to see my spiral?
I keep
is that what needs to happen?
Yeah, I'll show everyone the swizzle straw for anyone new here. I mean, the evidence doesn't lie. I spend so much time handling water and fuel. Clearly, I must enjoy it and all of its facets.
Plates.
At any rate, I have some packaged turbo fuel on hand that I can see if I can make some turbo ammo.
Weed. No, I don't want screws. If I ever need to run around with a stack of screws in my inventory for some reason, I'll be very concerned.
Oh, you want ammo and aluminum casings and packaged turbo fuel to make this stuff, huh?
Ew.
That is a little gross. So it's not an assembler, it needs to be a manufacturer.
Oh, of course.
Why would it be anything else?
Everything must get more complicated.
So this is going to be purely the realm of spot production.
Yeah, I can't see fully automating that one.
Unless I can drone it somewhere nice and convenient, but even then. But it does double the amount of ammo. For every 25 ammo you put in, you get 50 out, so...
Wow.
Which makes sense because it is a rapid fire ammo.
Right, you're going through it, yeah.
It's not necessarily going to last longer.
Is it still 15 per cartridge?
I don't know. I haven't...
Reload?
That is going to be part of the field test.
There is that. Because there will be a field test.
Yep.
Always.
I'm going to head back to Arms Manufacturing HQ and get this all set up. And then blow away some unfortunate beastie.
Technically, blade runnering is faster than hovering.
So anyway,
actually,
the swizzle straw.
I had to redo that loop. Oh, the swizzle straw, you're back there. Oh, right. I have the cable I need. I can finish powering up these. Poor constructors. They're starving.
In the most, water pumps, how do they work? Example.
It is the most, isn't it?
That's for sure. Oh, there's those. I just need to make sure these ones are secure.
That was indeed you indeed identified the cadence I was going for with, magnets there, Opie.
The one downside of this entire
it does add more fizz. It helps carbonate the... Oh boy. That water's going to make aluminum and sulfuric acid. I don't think you want to drink that.
Oh, goodness. Probably bad for your insides, don't you know? What the? I didn't tell you to hit a change when I'm building button, you stupid game.
Sure you did.
So I'm finding horrible new uses for my bridge thingy.
Your bridge thingy?
My rail bridge.
Oh, that blueprint you made? Yeah. Horrible new uses, you say?
Well, yeah, I'm using it to make... What I really should do is I should have a cut down just one side version of it. So I don't have to do it this way, but what I'm doing is using it to make a single track kind of pass over thing.
Ah.
Oh, you're kind of... Well, that track has too sharp a turn. No kidding. Something I didn't know. What? What hostility? Oh, you're just grouchy because I'm hovering way above you.
Wow, I can't reach you. Wow.
Pretty much. Pro tip, do not erase the rail line that is giving you the power to stay hovering above everything.
Ah, yeah. Easy mistake to make.
Mm-hmm.
Just casually remove your own power of flight.
Around this thing.
So... am I really? Okay. Of course I need HMS
Oh, that
to make
is
this happen.
a whole mess of hogs. I found the herd.
Ah.
Rest in peace, Fixmas
Unsurprisingly, there is
2022.
hostility.
Behold the carcass of Fixmas 2022, yes.
Perfect, thank you. Now I'm just going to freeform it the rest of the way, because it's all going to be a hot mess anyway. They want to be my friend. Like, I could come home with a whole bunch of hog guts, but... It's nothing we're in dire need of at the moment.
Nah, we're pretty good on alien protein. Though I did just process some into biomass to make fabric.
Ah, dang it. I need to run the hub. Because of course. Always happens. At least once.
Yeah, can't really avoid it. At least you've got a train. At least you've got a taxi connecting you.
Yeah. I just gotta wait for it because it just left. But that's fine.
Ah, I misjudged it. Poopy.
Won't lie. Building batteries myself after watching Dad do it in our game, I can understand why Dad was having practically aneurysms every time. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
headache and a half.
yeah. Anytime you're dealing with like mixing fluids and solids and fluids that have to flow back into the process, it's well, I mean, you saw me make aluminum.
Mm-hmm. I can say for certain I have all of my water pipes squared away. Those are done.
Yay. Even the water pipes that feed back into the system?
Yep.
Okay.
From the aluminum scrap that's already fed back in.
And the blenders?
And the blenders.
Alright. That's one resource down.
Yep.
That's pretty much how you gotta do it,
Basically,
is split it into its component parts.
mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait to figure out the logistics of the silica completely until. Wait, no, the train station's in place. I could figure it out. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. The delivery is set. Oh, and I have my loop. Oh, whatever. Rawr yourself.
There's a reason why assault and battery is a serious word crime. That was particularly bad. Good job.
Why am I watching your chat again?
I don't... That was a choice you made. I did not encourage you in any way.
I'm making my own poor decisions.
It's gonna be a very scenic route. I am looking forward to actually like taking the train back and forth through this.
My taxi's almost here. Yay.
Alright, so I've got a loop that goes back, and I've got that.
If you were more chaotic and distracting, I would have a hard time focusing on the game.
Okay. There, that's great.
I have caught my train.
Cool.
Okay, we don't need to stop at batteries. We just need to go to my taxi station. Definitely can say the battery loop is pretty, though.
Seems that way.
Okay. Now to... I could take the direct route through the Baobab Forest to try to get to where you are.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because I don't want to have to, like, go the long way around, but yeah, long way around it is. Oop, first make sure you've got... Very important thing, make sure you have block signals where you need them. Block signals, get your block signals. Come on. Get moving. Thank you. It's making happy green tink noises now.
Yay.
We have a loop.
Jeez.
It's not like I'm going to get run over by a train here because there's no train set to come over here yet. I'm also going to give this train away to drop off at the circuit board site, since that's the thing I built that initial train to do, was deliver to this location.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't build there until that train gets its butt out of my way.
Off self-driving. So otherwise you're gonna sit there and throw a fit. Be like, I can't go anywhere.
No, that literally can't work because there's a current there.
Grab each of these. What else am I low on? Good
Oh,
on copper sheets.
That's not okay. Well, that's...
Uh,
I will print screen that because it is very not okay.
oh
I'm
dear.
doing it, but it's what it's suggesting I do.
Alright, let's
Just
take
have
a
a train phase through another train line. Just no.
No! No!
I know we already kind of bend physics with some of this placement, but I have...
Oh, geez. No, no.
it makes
Sorry.
everything hurt.
For those watching, the image I'm looking at is a suggested path for building a train line, kind of merging underneath an existing one to branch down and to the right. No.
It's painful.
So, like,
That's a lot of no.
one train goes straight and the other train phases down into... it's not okay.
We shan't be doing that.
Well, I will say this for the...
This whole thing.
I will say this for the turbo rifle ammo recipe. It doesn't take a whole lot of packaged turbo fuel to make quite a bit of ammo.
Nice.
And now it's field test time. Time to find something big and hostile.
What am I doing about to run off when I could take my taxi train where I need to go?
Actually, Where's a good mycelia hub these days? I want to make a mycelia run.
Well, Spitter Swamp is.
Yeah, Spitter Swamp is probably the best spot. Yeah.
Yeah, go to the swamp.
I hate to suggest it because it's not a place I ever want to go, but.
So I'll tell you right away. Loading my first clip of turbo ammo. The clip size is 75.
Oh my
And it'll
gosh.
probably last about as long as a 15 does of the homing.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna head down to the swamp, collect as much mycelia as I can carry, and
Probably return some stinger guns.
okay.
I'm with Tip on this one. We don't need to make trains go through the 11th dimension.
No, no. You
So-
are absolutely correct.
I've already learned something in my encounter with a passing hog.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I suppose as a sort of balance, the turbo ammo has a spin-up time.
oh,
Or rather, it starts out relatively slow firing, and then as you hold it down, it accelerates.
So kind of like a minigun type thing.
yeah,
yeah.
it's a Vulcan,
Yep.
Gatling gun, whatever you want to,
Mhm.
Yep.
whatever metaphor you want to apply.
It does not come out of the gate spraying, but it builds up there pretty quick.
I'll stick with my homing ammo. I am set for life on that one.
The homing ammo is probably, like, per shot, probably, or time to kill is probably more efficient, but I can see potential use cases.
Probably for like alphas, turbo would be really good when you need to kill them fast.
Yeah.
You need to put a lot of lead downrange.
It also kind of
It's
depends.
basically
It also
the A10 Warthog of the ammo options.
it also kind of more actively requires you to aim and be aware of your shots.
Well, hello.
However, alphas do melt. Alphas do melt.
Okay, so
You get the drop on one, it won't even have time to turn around before it is dead.
this station wasn't set to unload yet.
For
It was
the-
not. I just did that.
For the price of about half a clip.
Let's see. Logistics.
Hello, train. Let's edit your timetable.
Right there.
Silica source 2 for silica for bats. Save changes. I'm going to hop in and
Arachnophobia warning.
self-driving. I want to see this thing run. Which means it has to use the loop we made back over at the bauxite.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just nowhere closer to build another loop.
Yeah.
And it's not like the bauxite is so far away it'll take that much longer.
Yeah. Oh.
Tight corner, tight corner.
Storage bin. There.
And what should happen is it should go left. And it does.
Oh, that sure is radiation.
Uh-oh.
And he needs 5 supercomputers.
There's
I will also
storage
say-
for...
The turbo
Yeah.
ammo has a really meaty sound effect.
Well, I was going to say it probably has something of a go burr, more DACA kind of.
Yeah, but it's
Sound
like
to it,
it's a heavy ammo DACA. It is a do 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 do.
It's an A10 Warthog. Got it.
Yep.
The 30mm autocannon.
Yeah. Extremely. Here we go. Oh, please.
First, 2.
Okay. Alpha spiders, still nasty.
Oh, I believe it. All right, there we go. Got a merger there. Splitter. Those two.
Took about 2 clips to reliably get that spider down.
Wow.
And but mostly because I was like, it was jumping around and leading it was a bit challenging.
Yeah.
Especially because it has the, you know, handheld minigun problem of, oh boy, the reticle's expanding a lot.
Right. Spray and pray.
Yup.
Bend over. Down and around, and I need to replace that, but oh well, it's a problem for another day. Hi hogs, bye hogs. My biggest concern now is how long is it going to take before it is on the outbound leg to the battery site? How much of the hub is it going to have to go through? I think it's going to be going through that descending loop kind of in the middle there. The descending loop is just this side of the ironworks.
Hmm.
And since Nyx fixed the other part of this little rail here earlier, we shouldn't have too much of a 10-car pileup.
At about 600 mycelia. Okay.
Oh, I see what you fixed. Oh, wow, yeah, I really had messed that up, hadn't I?
Oh yeah, you finally saw that bit at the hub?
Yep.
Okay. So spitters are pretty much a non-issue with this ammo.
Oh yeah, because they're artillery pieces. They want to sit there and spit at you, and you're like, go ahead, hold
This
still.
counters them pretty solidly.
Mm-hmm.
So stingers are still more of a homing.
That might
situation.
be... If I run into another sting, I'll definitely swap over to homing ammo.
Alright, your silica train is about to make its first delivery.
Nice.
I remember there being a real nasty one around here somewhere. Yep.
Here we come.
The heck? Oh, there you are. Oh, jeez.
So yeah, the Silica 2 train is worth taking a ride for its loot.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a scenic journey. It goes out to the bauxite, loops back, goes up and out to my new silica production site, loops up and around some structures there.
There we go.
Alright, I hopped in. I'm gonna go on an adventure.
On an adventure. I will observe your works here.
Well, that didn't quite count. That one got stuck on a tree.
Dope. Oh, yep, and there's your pipeline pump, which you need because, well...
Yeah, I've got the pumps underneath to make it go up. Because, like, it was going up.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
but
filling those pipes, but I just don't want to take the chance that it can't do it correctly.
It won't keep doing it. I
Yeah.
did that with, oh god, I think I did underfed for something. And it just, like, it starts out behaving and then decides, nah, you didn't really want all that liquid, did you?
Yeah. I knew better than to trust it going up at all.
Like, as it is, you might end up with another pump partway through this run of blenders.
If you want to add another one in, go ahead. I should
let's,
have.
we should be okay, but it's one of those cases where if it isn't okay, you'll know why and where
Yeah. It was doing the thing where I was seeing the icons go all the way through.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
willing
probably.
to try and trust it.
I don't want leaves,
Okay,
guys.
that
Come on.
is. Nice. Okay, and that is. I wish we had a smart merger.
Yeah.
What would it do with the stuff it's not supposed to merge? Just send it on a different path?
Block. Just block. I just want a blocking merger. I want something that goes, this input takes priority. I don't care if that one gets backed up, but this one I want to always keep going.
Oh, priority merger. Okay.
Yeah.
A
A
priority
priority merger. That would be nice. Yo, devs.
Because then it could be like, okay, we know that the silica coming out of here, you know, we want to make sure this never gets backed up. Like, we don't want the waste silica out of the luminous solution refineries getting jammed.
Although, unfortunately, the answer to that would probably just be awesome sync.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to set up an overflow sink on the stuff coming out of the...
Yes. Yeah.
Whenever...
Just put one on the... Yeah.
Frankly, whenever you're working with liquid out of refiners that you're planning on using, just making sure that the solid product can always come out is kind of important to it.
Yeah.
And then also make sure you're valving the
Valves I don't know how to handle, so if you want to go around putting valves on things, go for it.
Valves are basically pumps without the head lift. They prevent any backflow through them.
Yeah, they're one-way gates.
So, like, I'd want a valve coming out of the one...
The alumina solution, the alumina scrap one with the water waste.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that doesn't backflow ever.
Yeah. I figured since it was going down beneath the floor, I wouldn't have to worry about that kind of thing, but I can get one on that when I get back there.
Well, actually, what you also do is you can limit the other water sources to make sure that they never override what the scrap foundry is doing, or refinery. So if we know this is going to make 45 a minute, and we know that the pipeline can take X amount, then we just make sure that
You use a valve to make sure that
water don't go higher than that.
Yeah.
But since you're using Mark IIs, it probably won't be an issue.
That's
I don't think
true.
We're using that much water.
I put Mark IIs because of how much water we needed, and I wanted to make sure there was enough water going everywhere.
It's not a problem.
Because when I did the math, I was realizing that not enough water was coming up through my spiral, so I upgraded everything to Mark IIs to get as much water as I needed.
Okay, game. What do we agree happened here?
Uh-oh.
What is happening to his shots?
I guess I presume I fought a spitter, but I guess not.
Where did his guts go? Did you grab his guts already?
That was the question. No.
Where did his guts go? I just watched his body disappear, but I don't see his guts anywhere.
Turned around, looked back, it was gone.
Oh. Alright then.
But yeah, so far I'm liking the looks of the battery.
Oh, that's a lot of hogs.
I'm liking my arrangement of everything so far.
It's 3 to 5 feral hogs.
Oh boy.
Oh, I wrote that one.
Oh, and a spitter.
Okay. I will give it this. It is fun to mow down an absolute line of hogs with this.
Watching them jump off the cliffs is funny for me.
You'll see in a second what I'm talking about.
I'm going to do a little rerouting of power poles. Just to make things a tiny bit tidier.
I'm
You did
meandering
kind
my
of
way.
kill them all in a line, didn't you?
Yep. This has now become, at long last, with some weapon and ammo variety, a clunky first-person shooter. It has been a clunky crafting survival first-person shooter at long last.
Okay. There. I figure that gets these cables pretty close to out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, that's the worst kind of surprise.
Stinger surprise?
Yep. Oh, I think I got it, though. I did. Okay.
Oh, you're thinking you're just going to take them off of here? Okay, yeah. That works.
Yeah.
And I am
I was thinking you'd
out
do it, like,
of
in the middle
my
over
one
here, but I see
stack
what you mean.
of... I'm out of my one stack of turbo ammo.
Ammo be gone.
Thankfully, there should be rather plenty waiting for me back in the box, but yeah, you need to stock up on this stuff if you're going to go out on a decently long expedition.
It's still 500 stacks?
Yep, 500 stacks.
What am I freaking doing? I didn't make it
I
a
don't know.
smart splitter.
Oh, right, you are going to want a smart, yes.
I do not have an AI limiter. Where's my craft bench?
Hang on.
Oh, you have
I
one?
probably have... Yeah, I have an AI limiter.
Nice.
So I'm assuming you kind of
Just put it like right here. Or align it, but yeah, right there.
Let's see. Kind of there-ish?
One more to the right. Or sorry, back. Yeah. There we go.
And the income is from there.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Reload, please.
Alright, center output. Silica left overflow. There we go.
Good-ching.
That's a lot.
And boom.
I love that we're almost at eye level with the sulfur.
Yeah. Alright.
Tell you what, getting a good crash
That
course
way.
going with all these freaking stingers.
The aluminum scrap I have mathed out, so it should be exact, so I'm not worried about that backing up.
Yeah, and that's the primary output anyway. The game is a little weird about this. The primary output can get backed up. You just never want to back up the waste product.
Mm.
I don't know why it's that way, but it's like, yeah, the aluminum scrap can get backed up all day long. As long as the water escapes, the whole system won't shut down.
Which I don't think it will because I've got Mark II pipes everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be the end product is going to be the next thing where we're like, okay, at some point we'll have to have an overflow.
Okay, yeah, for stingers especially, humming ammo is way more reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Where do you think you're going, boy?
Oh, that was a nice prank, game. That was a real nice prank. Love it.
Uh-oh. Did it crap out on you right at the wrong time?
No, it just decided a stinger was there. As I was picking up a blue slug.
Alright, aluminum casings are
Oh, that's the only solid product you have to worry about, too. Okay.
Yep. Now I just need to get the sulfur figured out, and then this whole thing is almost done. I'll just need to plug in the bauxite where it needs to go and
Okay,
turn the whole thing on.
because you've got the alumina solutions coming out
All
of...
right. That is definitely not how they expected me to get to that cave.
Yeah, I need to...
Because you also need... Oh, wait.
What am I
are you-
doing?
What?
I goofed.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got sulfuric acid to come up with, not water.
Yeah, I goofed.
Oh, don't tell me.
You've got some work cut out
Okay.
for you.
That's okay. That's easy to do. Because
Because you've
I
got your
can...
sulfur source right over here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your
Okay.
sulfuric acid. Okay, and that's... Yeah, then you just got to get that over to here.
So I just need to feed the water out of the blenders back into the whole system. For some reason, I thought water needed to go in. Oh, did it crash on you again?
Yeah, it did.
Ugh.
Thankfully, not
Sweet
in a dangerous spot, but yeah.
The nice part is I can
Oh wait,
detach these water.
that's my solo file. I pressed continue when I should have just pressed join game.
Oops.
I can empty out these pipes of water and
Yeah,
replace
flush.
them with the aluminum.
Yep. It's all good.
And then still have the sulfur come up on top. So let's do logistics.
Comes our second delivery.
Alright, go underneath and fix this.
4, 6, 800. About 1,300 silica in a load. Which is probably several
Fine,
hundred
I'll
more than we'll
hydrate.
actually need.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
The key is a lie? What? You're not making sense anymore. Fix it, Tips.
Okay, so you're going to feed... Which one are you feeding from underneath?
Okay, so
Because we've got alumina solution and sulfuric acid.
the alumina is going underneath. I've already got the pipe that's set to go under. I just need to clean out these water pipes, turn them into alumina solution. Send these water pipes underneath to connect back to the main line somewhere. So I'm going to replace these Mark II pipes with Mark I since the alumina solution doesn't need a whole lot. Doesn't need the Mark IIs that the water does.
I'm largely adding powerful
Just so you can float everywhere?
maintain mobility here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so what I'm thinking is I will get a structure along here to drop sulfuric acid into the other pipe inputs.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I'm going to
That's
drop
all
off
we need
my
out of these.
spoils of war. So apparently I'm just not really helping out with batteries at all this session, which, okay.
Well, you're welcome to come over here and put in sulfuric acid lining. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, it just needs inputs put in and figured out at this point.
Yeah, all the machines are in place.
Yeah.
I have never added pipes to any build I have done in this session. I don't have a hotbar for
Oh,
Piping.
you haven't worked with pipes at all this entire campaign so far.
I have done nothing with pipes. Ooh, drones and drone ports.
I've
Ooh.
been doing that most of that for you. Oh boy.
Okay. Pipelines.
All right, what am I doing? Drop off some here, just a backup, and then a bunch here to make just a bunch of fabric.
All right.
Pump and a valve.
There we go. The alumina solution is figured out. Ugh.
You could even say it's solved.
Yeah, making aluminum, boy, wouldn't know anything about how tough that is.
Nah, nothing. Nothing about that. Let's see.
Making sure we're stocked up on inhalers.
Come on, tell me that's where I'm gonna want you. Yeah, it is.
I think. Yeah, I get back over here. Is where this. That right there.
I was smart enough to know I already wanted to do the angle drop. Thank you, game. That's gonna be done differently then. And that's fine.
At this point, the only, like, buildable things we don't have are, like, patterns for the customizer. Like foundation patterns, like dotted lines or whatever.
Oh, those
That's
things,
true.
yeah.
In case, you know, more specialized beautification was on the menu.
Painting lines on the. It's true, we could do that. Okay. Now, for the fun part, I also need to put one of those all over here so I can do.
Hatcher, hog,
Stop trying to
stinger.
go around the other side, you silly, silly game. Did get it right. Yes, okay. Why are you not giving me a handy dandy little green line, you silly. Okay, fine, whatever.
5 cents.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
hang on. I kind of goofed this. Okay.
If I wanted to make, like...
We didn't
Yeah, that-
actually want to put 3 freaking headlifts on this.
Oops.
So let's not work any harder than we have to. Okay.
It's too far apart.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
My brain
I'm
finally kicked in
getting
at the last second, and I'm like, oh yeah, right. No, I should do this a different way.
bauxite figured out over here. So,
Put a.
The thing is, it's technically doable. It's a lot.
I don't have the rotors to put a pump right there.
I can do it. Just mark one.
Just a mark one. Right over there. There we go.
First, I'm gonna need a crap ton of concrete.
I can, however, put a valve. Because that'll keep it from backflowing.
Yeah. I should.
All right, so
put
there
a
you go. You've got
valve
your sulfuric acid drop line there.
Nice. I'm gonna go put a valve on this water output over here, and I'm gonna put one on the out. Oh, I don't have any rubber. Never mind.
Where do you need a valve?
The water outputs underneath, for the refinery and the blenders.
I'm not sure what's where, so.
I'm hovering over the refinery. Let's see here.
Okay, so where do you want to keep things from backflowing?
If you go underneath, you'll find me.
I'm here.
Okay. So, like, probably like around here-ish.
But pointing the other way, or
Yeah, to keep it from going back up, because it's coming down from here. Yeah, make
you
sure.
want to go that way? Okay, and do we need it limited at all, or we just need to make sure it doesn't go back?
Just to make sure it doesn't go back.
Okay. Fantastic.
And then, probably on. No, not a pump. Probably here for this one.
Same kind of deal. Got it.
Yeah, to keep it from going back. Because there's no point in putting a bunch of valves on the ends of all these when we can just put in the one.
So pointing south.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Cool. Color those.
And these are, because these are outputs over here?
Yeah, those are outputs.
Oh, this is the
blender outputs for the water.
right, because it's making. Okay, yes. We definitely don't want that backflowing.
And there's one more backflow we gotta make sure doesn't happen. On this one.
Oh yeah, it seems unlikely that it's going to backflow into the giant cistern.
Probably not, but you never know.
Okay, so it almost doesn't matter where I put it.
Yeah.
Put it here-ish. There you go.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think it would backflow, but you never know. Alright, back to getting bauxite figured out. Then getting the sulfur put in.
Alright, there's no other output from this. And these are taking 50 a minute. Oh, that
Yeah.
raises a good question. Have we upgraded that line? No, we have not. Because I'm gonna need to go. I'm gonna need to overclock that thing to get it to 150. Because right now it's not
I'll
even 20.
go. I'll go overclock it. I've got shards on me,
Okay,
and then I'll get the line upgraded.
cool. Okay, I am.
Just a 150.
Yeah, 150. Because you've
Okay.
got 3 that are gonna be needing 50 a minute.
Yep. So that means I need these up at Mark 3s.
Yep. How are you on steel beams?
Doing good on steel beams. I just recently stockpiled.
Cool.
All right. Now, splitter. Boom.
Oh, this is going to be a project, huh?
Got this. I'm gonna catch my train back homeward.
Go. I believe I can plug everything in now. Wish
That's a
me luck.
long wait. But I'm kind of okay with it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, boy. Well, alright, I think I found my new project for the next session or so.
Oh.
Making power storage to end all power storage.
Copper tapping.
Yep. Just a giant battery out in the desert.
I may need more. Don't worry about it too much. Oh, I don't have a thing there. That's my problem. Oopsie. I never put a block signal at the back of the bauxite station.
Oh, oops. Do we care to sink extra batteries?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's another one of those things where we're using fluids to make anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing can just become a Charlie Foxtrot if that gets backed up. So as much as it sucks to sink precious resource like batteries, we'll make more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have like a couple of bins, industrial bins.
Yeah, I'm already on that.
Oh. There's the projects you want to work on, and there's the projects you know you gotta work on.
Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, so there.
Because unfortunately what I'm looking at here is the first draft version of the circuit board factory. Which, funny enough, I've got an awesome sink here. Which is hilarious because we have never made too many circuit boards.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It
you've
just
got.
doesn't happen.
Yeah, you've got a point there. You ever get the sinking feeling you're making the Tower of Babel? You're making an affront to God's vision?
Oh, definitely that.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
75. 100, 125.
Alright, so not only did I really mess up how I laid the trains out, I painted myself into a corner in terms of how much copper production I can do. Good news is I can easily double this production. Why did I underclock this? Why in the dickens? Alright, because I only have 60 copper sheets per minute. $20, $40, $60. I am technically at copper sheet capacity. But if I tapped another copper node, I could double this. And with ease. I mean, we've got silica coming out our ears now. And once I do that, and I'm making Boku circuit boards, I can look at a complete computer works revamp. I did not make that big enough.
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, we already know that.
Yeah.
We're not making nearly enough computers and high-speed connectors. The good news is we can just build up.
Yeah.
I just literally take the roof off of this and say, all right, more. Because everything is delivering here. This is where it can get built. I just say, okay, first floor is high-speed connectors, second floor is computers, or however. You can always build up. As, you know, Nix is in the process of proving right now.
There we go. I had to retell the damn refinery, this is what you're making. And then it went, oh yeah, I've got the materials for that, as it's sitting there for 20 minutes not doing anything.
With.
Refineries are very temperamental things.
So, Spud, you were saying your next project is what?
Making a super battery tower, essentially.
Right. Power thingy. Okay. Nix, once you've got the battery works up and running, which you were probably very close to.
Yeah, I'm just fighting these refineries because it's not dumping its alumina solution, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
The pipes are connected, but it's refusing to go into the pipes, and I don't.
It's probably one of those things where the client made a connection.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to come here and replace these pipes for me, don't you?
You might very well have to. Oh, you know what I can do? I can summon a train.
You did give yourself that superpower.
I did. Let's go to the train station and do something about that. Train station timetable. Duck taxi. Edit timetable. Let's say...
So I'm replacing some of this concrete with glass panel flooring because I would like to have some light in here to work.
I got it working.
Fair. You got it?
Yeah, I clicked on full pipe network and hit flush. There must have been water still somewhere.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Nice work. Yeah, the ability to just flush the whole damn thing and say, all right, start over, is a very handy thing.
Mm-hmm.
I must not have fully removed all of the old piping that had water in it, so it's sitting there like, I've got water somewhere. These aren't alumina pipes, these are water pipes. No. There we
I will
go.
still try to catch my train as it goes by at high speed.
The system is working and happy. The aluminum casings are coming along.
That's always a good feeling. Aluminum is so challenging, but to see it actually all working in some amount of harmony is quite a treat.
Yeah, I can definitely say getting this going almost entirely by myself feels nice.
Yeah, all I did was a little bit of advice and place some piping. That's all I did. And
Good
providing
job.
the extra silica.
Mm-hmm.
And I did nothing.
You helped me double check my math. You kind of helped.
Yeah, sorta.
And then you went and shot the crap out of some things with more DACA.
That I did.
Patooey, patooey, patooey.
And I made this monstrosity.
So for the time being, I have it set to go into storage first, and then the overflow goes into the train station, and then and then what can't go into those two places gets sunk.
Then we'll get dumped. Okay. So whole bunch of battery storage. Once the battery storage fills up, then we'll start filling that. Okay. And we can rethink which one is the main, which one is the overflow.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, but
Yeah.
No, I have no complaints with that setup. We have 22 batteries.
Huzzah.
In addition to the batteries that we have in storage bin, because hard drive hunting revealed some.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is like another 20 or so.
Yeah, full amount of sulfuric acid in pipe. It's a doing it. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, this makes me happy. I was about to start pulling hair out when I couldn't get those pipes to work. I'm like, what's going wrong?
There we go.
And the overflow is going into the sink like it should.
Oh, for the silica?
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Because it doesn't matter if the train backs up. What matters is if the water backs up. We can't have any of the fluids backing up whatsoever.
Come on, silica scrap, where are you? Or alumina scrap. So you're making 135 per minute. Why are you idle?
Why are you idle? It's not dumping its water. What is your problem now?
Yeah, what?
The
Okay.
valve, maybe? You think the valve is
Water
freaking
is
it out?
the water is fighting with something.
What is it fighting with?
Okay, yeah, this is the problem with alumina things. It can't get the water out fast enough because the other water is competing with it. Okay, so how much water needs to go into the... Oh, there's a bunch of things that are using water, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are using water.
But also, the battery makers themselves are also adding water to the system.
Yeah. So like I tried to circle it back around, but maybe I need to do the same with the alumina solution part is have the water go somewhere.
That's kind of snazzy, not
Where
gonna
else?
lie.
What?
I put in some automated doors.
Oh, nice.
To the battery tower, so you walk up and it just opens up for you.
I do like the Star Trek door thing. Okay, here's what we need to do. We just need to limit the amount of water coming in from the buffer
Okay.
to
So
keep it from overwhelming.
so like down to 300 maybe?
Well, how much water do we need versus how much is being produced as a byproduct? I don't know. I don't have the math on that. So
Um let's see. Byproduct is there's 45 there. And then the blenders have 30,
30 each.
so 90. So 135 is where we're at on that.
So 135 is coming out of our equipment, and we need
Like 360, I believe.
three something because it's about 157 per minute. That's a 157.5 per minute.
Just tell me how much to limit it to, and I
It's
can
gonna
do
fill up
that.
fast.
Okay.
Oh, that's a tall building. Okay.
Okay. The two things that are using water add up to 315 total. And how much were we?
So it was 135 is being put back into the system.
So, okay, so N, 315 minus 135, 180. So
180.
restrict that to 180.
Come on.
I don't know if it might need me to do it for post game.
It's not letting me type it in manually. I'm having to move the slider.
Oh, for the
Okay,
valves?
what did we say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did I just say we
I also
wanted?
had client-side problems with setting valves.
180 was the number?
180.
Boop. All right, we now have a 180 a minute thing. I will take, oops, no, I'm not. I will take this chunk and just flush this part of the pipe segment.
Yeah.
That should allow the other water sources to do their job.
Yep, aluminum scrap's working again.
Huzzah!
Liquid engineering, like I said many times. Love it.
It's so much fun. There we go.
But
That
this
scrap
way,
maker
we've
is-
got a ton of water storage in the fluid buffer in case anything hiccups.
Yep.
And the pipes are big enough that there will always be at least a little extra.
And now we're moving enough silica that less of it is going into the...
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, slick. Just enough came out. There we go. Less waste. More product.
Much better.
Because the blenders were also, like, stuck as well.
Yeah.
Which means they weren't making water to add to the system. It's going to take a while before it fully spins up.
Yeah, because the aluminum casings have to catch up. I could probably upgrade the belts to Mark II to make that a little better.
If they're above 60, then yeah.
No, they're at 60, but
Yeah, it's not going to make
I
much
just want
difference.
Yeah, well,
I want to make it going a little bit faster.
It will appear to go faster, but yeah.
Yeah. It'll move a little faster. That's all I care about. Makes my brain happy.
You are taking 90 per minute.
It's like if I really wanted.
There's a belt here we should upgrade, and I will do that real quick.
Huh? Where? Oh, did that one not upgrade?
Yeah, you had a Mark 1 feeding the thing that needs 90 aluminum ingots per minute.
Yeah, that'd do it. That would do it. So the constructor wasn't making at capacity.
Yep.
That should make that much happier.
Yeah, the Mark 1 outputs were fine, but he needed the Mark 2 out of the merger. And now the constructor is... Yeah, now it's not.
Let me
That puts a
toss some
damper
of
on
my
things.
aluminum casings that I'm sitting on. What?
We don't have any excess stators.
Oops.
They're all being used to make motors.
We're actually at capacity on those.
We have to actually upgrade stator production? What? That's a wild thought.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we probably have the capacity. Because it's like steel pipes and, what, wire?
Yeah, steel pipes and wire, yeah. It's more of an issue of space, really.
Yeah, that is kind of a little bit tight up there.
An overhaul of the steelworks is definitely in the books.
But without stators, this battery tower idea doesn't really take off.
Oh, this makes me happy. Yeah, sure. It's not as condensed as it could have been, but I don't like making things condensed.
No, I suppose
like
I can wait for motors to fill back up, but...
My first thought when I came up here was like, good, you space things out a lot. Because my biggest mistake almost every build is I cram things in, then it's like, oh, and I now have no room to have made any mistakes ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or fill in a thing that I needed or something.
I definitely like spreading things out.
No, this is great. Very nice. Spud, do you want me to come take a look and see if I can add some stator capacity?
Maybe. I don't know. This is more of a vanity project than anything. It's not like a super high priority, but...
I mean, with batteries done, there's not much else we're doing right now.
Well, I had a couple thoughts.
Oh no.
We still don't actually have what I would call proper plastic and rubber production. Anytime we start actually using, like, in order to do an upgraded Electroworks, we're going to need, which is it, plastic or rubber? I can't remember which.
Plastic.
Like,
actually, both. Plastic and rubber. We're using both.
Are we? I think we would just be using rubber, because I've only got quick wire and...
We might be using alt recipes to take plastic out of the equation.
Yeah, that might be what we're doing. But we really only have that initial set of refineries that Spud made way back when.
Yeah, that is true. We could stand to update that capacity by a lot.
And it's also probably a good time to look at, are we creating resin that we could be turning into byproduct stuff instead of just sinking? Like, I don't know for sure. I've never actually looked closely at how Spud set that up, but like having petroleum products in considerable quantities will make our future supercomputer, computer, like I'm sure there are other things I'm
I
blanking on right
am
now.
making a bunch of extra plastic at smokeless powder.
Oh, nice.
And
Are we
that's not
bringing that
current.
back anywhere?
I don't think we're bringing that anymore.
We were bringing that back to Desert Station 2, but then we stopped having a
Oh,
use for it once you upgraded the computer works. So I think that line has been taken out for now. But it's still waiting at the it's coming back along with packaged fuel, actually, I think.
right. It's part of that train.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can at least get the walls in.
I got priority. Back to the barn for me.
Yeah, that's where I'm taking my taxi for now, since I'm kind of done with the battery site for the time being.
Yeah, I don't need to loop back and forth to there anymore. Dude, that is...
It's large.
It is, we will look at the space elevator platform. Turn off
I'm seeing faint platforms. I'm almost there.
At the very least, what I can do is get the rest of the walls put up.
Oh,
Yeah, that is
dang.
much more ambitious than the battery tower I made. The battery shaped like a battery.
I'm planning to do that. Give it a bit of that treatment.
All right, since I'm here...
One of these days I'm going to beautify the space elevator tower.
Oh, believe me, the ironworks, that's a purple... How have we never blown this up?
Huh.
Just never really seemed like a priority, I guess.
Oh, that one? Oh, geez. I don't know. Hello, purple slug.
I picked up like 7 blue slugs on my way out of the swamp.
Okay, let me take a look. I've upgraded this dang thing before. I could probably do it again. Oh yeah, that's not hard. Yeah, it's just a little bit of reworking how stuff goes into this.
Yeah, there's a bunch of space right out here to do whatever we need to.
We don't even... It's actually just a matter of moving the wire and steel pipes outputs back a bit, and we can just side to side these two. We just make another assembler side by side, and away we go. Yeah, this is utterly doable, except for the part where I'm missing rotors.
Got you. Production, assembler.
Oh boy.
Air wall. Oh, wait.
I'm going to change the mergers for these to go completely differently.
Yeah.
Ah, I almost removed a power line. That would have been bad. Oh, I was going to leave that bit.
Oh, dang.
Because that was actually useful.
Yeah.
Nope. Rotate to where I want you. Ah. Are Are we both trying to put the same merger down?
No, I'm looking at belts.
Okay, and
That's what I was doing. It's getting that back in.
there. And now we can have this come in from behind
Mm-hmm.
and be just fine. And these take 22 to go. No.
Do you want me to lift up the wires so they can go over?
I'm gonna take the shard out of this one for now, and we can figure out overclocking in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out the over/under logistics here.
Yeah, definitely do that one facing that way, and then we'll just have the wires come in flat on the ground, and that should be fine. Perfect.
So splitter.
Yeah, you only need one on this one.
Yep.
Because if you get it close enough, then it'll just loop
Nope,
around.
that's not close enough.
Yeah, one more plip closer.
Right there. Boop.
Perfect.
And boop. Now I just need there. Nib it.
Oh, right. I didn't want that. Didn't want that. Need to be a tiny bit smarter. Because we're also splitting.
Mark 2.
For which?
For pipes? Is it just Mark 1?
Yeah, we're only using like maybe 40 per minute.
Okay.
We're only making 60 per minute total. So it's never going to be more than Mark 1.
Yeah. Whereas the wires has to be Mark 2 because that's how many wires are being made.
Splitter. I need to make sure I've got the right position for that. There we go.
Oh boy, is this how we're doing this? All right.
Actually, do.
There we go.
Ta-da.
Oh, okay. You know, I don't get vertigo often in this game, but I've never built something this tall before.
That power line, do that, and that.
Then...
Reminded of modern marvels. I'll take that as a compliment, actually.
Actually, wait on that. Wait on that.
Okay.
I've got kind of a plan.
All right.
And
merge them.
We'll
then
lift from there.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Out
Perfect.
or side?
That way. We're still.
Ah, I see it.
Yep. Okay, because we are now using 15 and 15 per minute. We are now making 10 stators per minute.
Oh boy.
Right,
Attempt
and
to
then
do
the rest
something.
are going where? We're doing something with the rest of them. Are we? Oh yeah, right. The rest of production's going over to the heavy encased frame site. That's why we...
Yeah. I'm
completely
redoing the storage a little bit here.
Eh?
Okay.
I'm
For
gonna for the stators, I'm gonna actually split it into storage and production. So that way it's not just eating all of storage to go into production.
Gotcha.
So...
Where are the stators? Well, the stators aren't going into that. Stators are...
Stators is this bin that I'm hovering over.
Right, because the stators are needed for the motors, so those
Yeah.
are back here. And we only need 10. Well, that's the problem. That's what's really been eating this. The motor production needs 20 stators per minute.
Mm-hmm.
So even that stator buff was not enough.
No.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's... Not an insoluble problem, just an annoying one.
Yeah. There. Now stators are being properly split between production and storage.
Yep. Oh boy.
So we need more pipes, huh?
Yeah, we do.
Kind of need more everything, unfortunately.
Did we not leave enough room? Oh, for the love of God. No, we didn't. We did
No.
not leave enough room.
Yeah, we either need to build up or...
Well, that's true. I am sitting here trying to, like, go horizontal when verticalness exists.
Mm-hmm.
Just build a second floor.
It's just about time for one, yeah.
Oh boy.
Modern marvels.
Never watched
Honestly,
that show?
I'm surprised. Someone in Spud's chat. But I'm honestly surprised I got these aligned in such a spot that I was able to put a splitter in and have it aligned properly.
Yeah, no, that worked out. Okay. So... what's probably time to do is take the refinery output, the refinery row output, and instead of shoving it straight across to a couple of rows of constructors, is to build up. Send that to...
A bunch of constructors bring it back down into production.
Yeah, and then we'll have more... Once we take these constructors out, we'll have more room to put assemblers for all this other stuff.
Yeah.
That seems like a worthy goal. It's giving ourselves more room for the assemblers is can't help but be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we really couldn't do build up at the time we initially put this together, so...
No, not really.
No.
Wow.
We're having growing pains.
Kind of are. Nice thing is all of the foundries are now running at capacity. I mean, one of them is underclocked on purpose, but... like, all of the iron and all of the coal are feeding all of the machines. It's a center fed, so results are... oh, hi there.
Hello.
Results are coming out the sides.
There. I got a second floor started. I know we've only got half an hour, so we're not going to get a lot, but...
Yeah.
I figured I could at least start getting the floors in place for the second floor.
Yep. It is a good plan. Yeah, you might as well roof over the rest of the foundries too. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just...
get like 2 more over. Won't need more than that right now. Probably won't want more than that, but...
I'm gonna do a third just in case.
Well, what's going to happen is all these constructors are going to come out anyway. And we aren't sure what or... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't really have a problem. Go ahead. The more I think about it, the more I realize, oh, that's right. Assemblers will fit onto there anyway, so...
Mm-hmm. There.
You can
Now we have
blast the whole thing over if
plenty...
you want. But...
I'm waiting to do that until we have everything in place. Then I can finish the building.
Yeah.
Because eventually... Eventually I am gonna have...
Do the wall through?
Yep.
The wall of goods?
Yep. That'll be the closed portion of the building.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go one more up because it looks nice. There we go. Wall of goods has been started.
Nice. And hiding all that spaghetti.
Yep.
I mean, there's still all the spaghetti feeding into... like, the ore spaghetti is nothing we can really do anything about, but...
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, wow. I gotta go see this.
I've made a gigantic box.
You have made a huge box. Do we just not have a train for doing this? We don't actually have anything going into this, do we? No.
For which one?
Hub source A.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we could always turn that into another receiving, really.
Yeah.
If there's something we want to have delivered to the hub, we have a station that's not being used.
Well, like, all this open space out here past Spud's battery site,
Yeah.
I want to put in a big storage facility that gets drone and trained in, so we have everything we're making across the world brought here.
Right.
That is eventually my end goal. A very lofty end goal, but an end goal. I'm going to have so many smart splitters.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is that this station itself will not be part of that because it's, we'd be belting things halfway over there to do it.
No,
so.
it would have its own train stations, things like that.
All right, so you are renamed so that we...
So we know.
Yep. Batteries and drones, supercomputers. Oop, don't bother putting an extra enter key in there. Okay. I've added a third task.
What is that third task? It's...
Steelworks buff.
Steelworks buff, gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna want that.
Batteries and drones aren't... Yeah,
you didn't need the batteries part.
Yeah, we technically... We still have to have the batteries delivered to wherever the drones are going to be, but that is a whole other...
Battery making is done, so I'm considering batteries done.
That's fair.
I gave us a small billboard at the steelworks.
Yeah.
Next to all the bins. It's called the Steel Production Center now. Ooh.
Oh, you can just have them face each other. I hadn't even thought of doing that.
That's awesome.
I like it.
Oh, that's cool.
What's going on?
Oh, we saw your
gate
bay
doors.
doors.
Oh, yeah.
Facing each other.
Yep, so you can potentially drive a vehicle through if you wanted.
That's too awesome. I like this. I just want to see these doors
eventually
again.
it's going to be full of tons upon tons upon tons of battery towers.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, it's
It's
just
entirely possible that I'm going to OCD these stairs, though. This is not OSHA compliant.
Yeah, that didn't work out the way I hoped it would. Makes a quick slide down, though.
Well, no, I was just gonna like put them off to the side and then put flats
Railings in,
with
yeah.
railings around them.
Yeah.
They just need to be shoved off to the side a tiny bit.
Can I do that?
5 seconds autosave.
If you want to mess with that, I have no objections, honestly.
I am on it.
Oop, don't. The important part is to not remove things you actually need, like, you know. Okay.
I'll start from the bottom up,
Yep,
and Dad will
I'm at the
start from the top. Yep. That.
Don't want one. I know how to do this, I swear. There we go. One down. Two.
I wish I had a better orange on the customizer.
You want me to find you a better orange?
Yeah, kind of a copper battery orange.
Okay, give me just a second.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm okay
did
with
you already
that.
get it?
No, I'm just talking about the railing stairs situation.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Which swatch am I not using? I don't think I'm using 10 for anything.
We should probably be tracking these things.
Probably.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm not using 10 for anything. So 10's gonna want to mess with. Alright. Coppery.
There we go.
Any idea for an accent color, or do you not care about accent color?
Just something dark, I guess. Not really. Don't really care about accent color here. It's gonna be end up being pretty solid.
It's artist's choice at that point.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, am I carrying a bunch of random stuff? Including a purple slug.
I've changed swatch 10, so go ahead and try out that color. See what you think about it.
Oh yeah, much better, thank you.
Okay.
Looking at what's left in the MAM, and it's like, yeah, the nuclear obelisk. Yeah, that's a ways off.
Yeah, that's a lot better than the yellow you were using.
Yeah.
I was going to drop off some of the power shards I was carrying into the storage bin, but there are 78 of them in there right now, so...
We have so many.
You've got enough that you can probably just hold on to a few and no one will care.
Oh, I've got 20 of them on me, so yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 14 on me, I feel ya.
Well, I've been putting mine back. Jeez.
I have not. We've got so many.
Oh, AI limiters, yes. Make a few more AI limiters, because when do you not need to be able to crank out smart splitters?
Oh, always. We need Honestly, like, probably should sit down and get some basic AI limiter production going, but that'll be another time thing.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on, I'll
not
be
one
right
of
back.
those. Go ahead. Not one of those little rainy day projects. Okay, so we're gonna need that steelworks redo or buff up.
Okay, the tower is complete.
Aha.
Now I just need to actually fill it with power storage.
Automated gate. All right, 45 per minute.
Actually, it's not quite complete. There's still a little more I could do, but...
So we make a little, just north of 500 steel ingots per minute. I am sure that the tiny, what, eight constructors are probably not using all those. 60, 120. 300, 390. So yes, we definitely have more capacity to make steel beams and steel pipes. Untapped potential.
Okay. So now it looks like a real dang building. If only there was as much stuff as it promised inside.
Well, you know, infrastructure projects are known for their supply chain backlogs.
Yep.
Okay. My next bit of math will be how many constructors can I feed with just north of 500 steel ingots? I don't think I've ever had 510 steel ingots per minute to play with. This is far and away the most powerful steelworks I've been a part of. I mean, I think the one you built was almost in this ballpark.
I mean, I upgraded it like twice over the course of that campaign. Honestly, I've been kind of glad to not be entirely in charge of that this time around.
Here.
In charge of what this time?
The steelworks.
Steel.
Yeah.
I was entirely in charge of steel last time. All right, that's a battery building. All right.
That's a nice battery building. I like it.
Every once in a while, I can build a nice box. That's the extent of my. That's the extent of my aesthetics.
Yeah. My copper works and my biofuel factory are very basic. I haven't really gone out of my way to make some really nice buildings yet.
There, that fixed that. Train's been going through a power line for some time, and it just
Enough of
not
that.
having that.
Yeah.
The same thing, kind of here-ish.
I'm already fixing it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Need to get rid of that random power pole that just decided to be made. There we go.
Yes, because I put it there because I was doing that.
Well, no. When I was trying to connect a couple of them, it put it on top of the conveyor for the coal.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, that works. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I just connected it to that one because it went around the stairs really nicely. So I'm like, you know what, that works.
Well, no longer need quite so much concrete.
Of course, technically speaking.
Yeah, could take out that one.
It's superfluous. Not quite superfluous to all of this, but yeah, no, it's fine. Someday I will hide all the power. Not in this game, but
Probably not in this game.
no.
We would have had to build everything from the start with that plan in mind, and we did not.
And with the resources for that in mind.
And you can't early game. You just
can't.
just have to slap down what you can, and
we would have to do too much tearing down and rebuilding for that to work.
ain't nobody got time for that.
Ooh.
I'm not nearly that bored.
I will eventually close up the concrete building. Just make it a small little thing.
Yeah.
Start closing up some buildings I don't ever need to touch again.
Well, as I'm looking at my ironworks going, I want to spend time closing that up, but there are more important things to do. I'm not going to start tonight. I mean, at this point, we're pretty much at day end.
Yeah.
It's coming up on 9. There's no reason. We're not pushing forward on anything, so I'm thinking we can call it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I will crunch the numbers on the steel because we need more stator production. We are not nearly doing enough for that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like this is the first project in a while that's really demanded a bunch of that.
Yeah, but we've been underfeeding machinery. Like I built 2 motor assemblers without nearly enough stators to feed that many. Like, well, that was silly, wasn't it? Okay.
Now, even with the motor production underfed, we're getting some stator storage.
Well, because you're splitting them off.
Yeah.
So now the motor production is even
getting
less
starved, yeah.
well fed. Which is fine because the motor bin is full. So, but at some point we're going to grab a bunch of motors, and then it's going to be like, well, that's the end of that. So.
Yeah, we'll definitely need to spend some time upgrading the steelworks next time, I think, you and me, Dad.
Yeah, just go up on that roof and slap down a whole crap ton of constructors, and once we figure out how many of each.
And this is going to be something I poke at whenever the materials are available, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, drones and the supercomputers. Well, I guess that's the other question is, should I leave you the steelworks and I go get that circuit board upgrade done so I can stack the... Oh no, supercomputers. Oh, we're not even... Yeah, I can't even deal with supercomputers until I get the actual computers.
Yeah,
upgraded.
computers need a buff before, yeah.
Yeah, we need to upgrade the computer works first.
Okay, so I will leave steel with you. And I will double up the circuit board production and then stack up the computer and high-speed connector thing so we've gotten enough computers to actually seriously think about supercomputers.
I'll get the steelworks upgraded, and then I'm going to get some basic AI limiter production going so that we can have some automated AI limiters.
Cool. We have a plan for next time.
I guess so.
AI limiters is...
That is a...
Yeah, I'd be able to make the AI limiters at the Ethereum site. Because
it's kind of imposing, isn't it?
It's almost the U.S. Bancorp Tower in downtown Portland.
Kinda, yeah.
Mm.
We've suddenly gentrified the hub.
Real estate costs are going to go through the roof. Manhattanization is coming.
Well then, all right. I think that'll do it for today.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, one of you is in bright yellow, and the other one has a hover pack on. That's funny. All right, we are saving A3. 18th day of this.
Day 18. Goodness.
Totaling 57.5 hours. There we go.
I wanted to be the first thing I see
It
when I
stacked an
log back in.
autosave on top of.
All right.
Yeah, when we log back in, we'll see our to-do list. Yep.
And the giant building I made. Man. All right. Have a reach hour 60 next time.
Hour 60 next time. Oh, don't remind me.
Yeah, let's just not think about that. All right.
No. Denial is not just over in Egypt.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.